Uh, are you ready to go now? Unmute yourself.
Hi.
Hold on before we do. How old are you?
I am 26.
Uh-huh.
I did not think I was about to be on here.
Well, okay. Um, are you a critic or a detractor?
I'm a mixture of both.
Are you a single mother?
I am.
Okay. Have you been married?
No.
Do you want to be married?
Yes.
Why should a man marry you with your kid?
Um, because I feel like I have a lot to offer.
I yeah, you got a kid.
That's a
I
lot.
know I do.
That's a lot.
I know
What
I do.
else?
And I know it's a lot to expect another man, to take care of someone else's kid. But that's not necessarily all I'm looking for.
What do you mean that's not all you're looking for?
Um, I'm not, when I'm looking for a partner, of course, I want someone who could obviously be a part of my child's life.
Then that's what you're looking for. Guys, they always say this shit as if when they get the man, the kid's just gonna be non-existent. No, you looking for somebody who's gonna be a stepfather. That's what you're looking for. Just be honest and say that.
But, her father's in her life, and I'm not expecting someone to obviously go full hands-on with a kid that's not theirs.
Okay.
Yes, they
but
are.
I guess my criticism is there's a lot of emphasis on women having children out of wedlock and having
Yep.
babies with these men.
Yep.
But why aren't we putting emphasis on the men on?
Because I'm not. Because I'm not.
Guys, they don't like being held accountable. Now, black women, they have 40 years, 4 damn decades of talking shit about black men. And now it's our turn when they don't like it. They always want to talk about what about the men. After they had 4 decades, which was led by Oprah.
Not this show. We've done that for too long. We're gonna have a show where we talk about the women, and you're gonna stick to the topic.
Okay. Hold on, baby. Okay. So basically my criticism is that well, it's about men. That's the thing, is honestly about
That's
men.
the problem. That's all y'all ever got to say some shit about is what the men do. And what the one thing you haven't said is what you're looking for, but who are you and why should somebody care?
Because I feel like I'm a woman that I'm ready to submit.
Why didn't you submit to your baby daddy?
Because he didn't want to submit to me. And that's
You submitted to his
He's not supposed to submit to you. You're supposed to submit to him.
see. And he didn't want to submit to you. You're supposed to submit to him.
I did. He just wasn't ready for what I wanted.
Well, then why'd you have a baby? Why'd you see what y'all have?
See, guys, right here, she's trying to find every reason to blame the man. This is what women do. This is what many modern women do. They always try to find a reason to blame the man when they don't want to be held accountable for anything.
Have to understand is when y'all decide to have a child for a man, that's it. You might as well be physically married to that man because as far as the rest of the world, men look at you as free sex.
Yep. Facts. Because see, let me break that down for you. That what he just said was true. And shout out to Kevin Samuelson. What he said was very true. Because how men look at it is when you have a kid out of wedlock, you didn't require that man to marry you. So why should the next man take you seriously? Because all men are going to do is just put you in the category of to not be taken seriously. That's all we going to do. Let me say that shit again. All men are going to do is put you in the category of not to be taken seriously.
Okay.
I'm sorry, ma'am. Too many single mothers have come on and said the same thing. And you're talking about he wasn't ready to submit to you. None of that would have married if you wouldn't have had none of that would have mattered if you wouldn't have had a baby.
And the thing is, you're right.
But you chose to have a baby. But you chose.
You put yourself here.
So why should a man come be stepfather?
Because I feel as if a man, if he really cares about me, he would accept what comes with me.
This is what y'all wrote, telling women that they're the prize.
Yep.
Not, I've asked multiple times, why should a man marry? Why should it? And it's all been about what a man should do for you, not a goddamn thing out of your mouth.
See, here's the thing, guys. Kevin Samuels is right. And see, this is why I tell y'all I don't be feeling sorry for these women, because these women are adults. One of the main reasons why I say this shit, and I say this ad nauseum, I do not feel sorry for these women. These women are not wounded little birds. They're adults. You see, society has made it to where women think that they're the prize. But see, you can think that shit all you want to. But see, all these bad decisions that you're making, you will face the outcomes of your bad decisions. Karma will show up at your door one day to collect. You're going to face the outcomes of your bad decisions. You can't get around that.
And I'm me. Why?
No, but I'm willing. I want to do right by a man. I want to submit to a man. I want to.
What do you bring to the table that's better than a woman with no children?
My heart. I have a
that is nothing.
So what is it that y'all want from a woman that has
no
a child?
children?
No children. We don't want you. They don't want me. Single. That's your problem. That's your problem. Should have married the baby daddy. That's your problem. Right there. That's your problem. What do you want? And when the men say what they want, well, I already got a kid. Your problem. Wait till your daughter's 18 years old and then get back out here and date. See how serious that is?
So I should be single until I'm 40?
You should have been married before you were a mother.
You're right. You're right.
That's the point. That's why that's old wisdom. Marry before you carry. Because when you get here, all the choices are bad. And y'all want good choices after bad decisions. It doesn't work.
Guys, I'm pretty sure she was told this shit, but she did what she wanted to do anyway. I'm pretty sure somebody warned her about this. And you see, she's trying to act like she didn't know, and she's trying to pass the buck off on the man and all this shit. Guys, deep down, these women know that they fucked up. They're aware that they made a bad decision. But like I said, society has taught these women that they're the prize, so they feel like they shouldn't have to face the outcomes of their bad choices. But you will face the outcomes of your bad choices. No matter what society is telling you, you're going to face it. You're going to pay the piper for that shit. You got to own this.
And it ain't the men's fault.
So when he told me to have this baby and get me pregnant, it ain't his fault.
Nope.
Because I decided to go through with
Yep.
Yes.
You're right. So I guess, okay, so I
see, she's talking to a man. She's talking to a man now. She's not talking to some beta male. She's not talking to some simp. She's not talking to one of her female friends. She's talking to an actual man. That bullshit she just said, she can spin that shit off on one of her best friends or some kind of simp or beta male. She can put that shit off on them. But you can't spin that talking point to a real man.
I get my criticism. So basically, my question for you is what I can do, and you're basically telling me I should just be single. I ain't gonna.
You should marry your child's father. Well, no.
Yeah.
Here's the thing. What you have to understand is the men out here who don't have children don't want to deal with a woman who couldn't submit to her baby daddy. They don't want to deal with baby daddy issues. They don't want to pay for another man's child. It's not even how human beings is. If we were still in the animal kingdom, a new man would come in and kill the cubs. That's not how we're wired. So instead of saying you should try to figure out how to stay in a man's good graces and have him accept your child. That's what I'm saying. You have a child, granted. The kid ain't going nowhere. You can't undo it, right? Then you as the mother need to make it to where a man would want to pick you over somebody else. That's your responsibility.
Facts.
It's chicken or the egg.
Facts. That's your responsibility because you put yourself here. This is not up for debate. This is not somebody else's job to tell you what you need to do. That's your job to figure that shit out. It's your job to make yourself valuable to another man. Especially when you have kids, because when you have kids, you have to do more. And you see, one of the problems is a lot of these women, especially black women, man, for some odd reason, they think having kids is no big deal. Trust me, it is a big deal to men who matter.
course. And that's what I'm asking.
And
So
you
what
need to
what
be,
am I supposed to do? I
well,
feel like anytime I come across a man, all they're interested in is just sleeping with me. They look
because
at the
you've already,
physical,
Of
that's all they
course.
yeah,
want.
because you've already had a baby, and you have to accept that, ma'am.
Yeah. You put yourself
You
there.
put yourself there, and you can't use that against men saying, "Well, all they want to look at me as a sex subject," because you've already.
See, this is the part where she's trying to get you to feel sorry for her. Guys, do not fall for no bullshit like that. This woman, she's a grown woman. She's not some wounded little bird. She's a grown woman. Don't feel sorry for these women. And I know I say this shit at nauseum. Do not feel sorry for this woman. I don't feel sorry for this woman. Straight up. I don't feel sorry for her. She put her damn self here.
You decided to do what you wanted to do, right?
Yeah.
So now, at 26, how old is your child?
She's 4.
You'll be looking for a stepfather. You have to go out into the market and realize that you can't demand what the childless version of you could. You have to do you over somebody else. That's your responsibility. It's chicken or the egg.
Of course. And that's what I'm asking.
And
So
you need to
what
be,
am I supposed to do? I
well,
feel like anytime I come across a man, all they're interested in is just sleeping with me. They look
because
at the
you've already,
physical, that's all they want.
because you've already had a baby, and you have to accept that, ma'am. You put yourself there, and you can't use that against men saying, "Well, all they want to look at me as a sex subject," because you've already had a child. And men know they don't want to take on responsibility. Single mothers are free sex, is what a lot of men think. I'm sorry, man. It's all in my comment section from single mothers. My question is, did you not know? I'm not, listen. Did you not know that having a child was going to lead to all these possible outcomes if you didn't marry the father?
I was warned, but I was so obsessed and in love with him at the time.
Thank
I
you.
thought that was going to
So
be my
that is
all.
but obsessed and in love. But one thing you did not say is you did not say I was married.
We weren't.
So you were selfish. You were worried about your obsession, your love, what you wanted. You had good counsel. Stop. Do not overtalk me. I'll drop this shit right now. You had good counsel and everything else, and you decided to do what you wanted to do. You had good counsel and you decided to do what you wanted to do. Right?
Yeah.
So now at 26, how old is your child?
She's 4.
You'll be looking for a stepfather. You have to go out into the market and realize that you can't demand what the childless version of you could. You have to do more than the childless version of you. You have to if you want a man on the same level.
So what's the more I should do?
Ma'am, that's on you to figure out. I'm not.
Right. That's ma'am, you put yourself here. That's on you to figure out. See, guys, this is a grown woman. It's not nobody else's job to tell her what she needs to do. She needs to figure that shit out on her own because she put herself here. She chose not to get married. She chose to have a kid out of wedlock. So you need to figure this shit out.
You ain't paying me. I mean, you want and I'll be honest, what you need is investment in yourself. That's the truth. Because now you can't put the toothpaste back in the tube. I'm just trying to get women to recognize don't marry before you don't have children out of wedlock because this is what it puts you in. But for women like yourself, it's not a simple solution. It's complex. I don't know you. I don't know your child. I don't know your parenting situation, but I will say in this, your child needs what do you need to do? You need to make your child an asset to a man. And you need to make your situation not a liability to where you're an asset as well, to where you're the best choice out of all others. That sounds like a lot of work, don't it?
It is when you don't understand what is that more you're supposed to do.
Well, I'm sorry. And this is why you don't have kids out of wedlock, because none of the choices are easy. Somebody's supposed to come along and tell you as a grown-ass mother,
right?
Here's how you make yourself better. See, you decided to get in the adult lane and become a parent. This is what you get.
So my question now is, you need to tell me that, because what seems like you're saying is there's not men out there that are willing to accept that. about me and other women that have kids.
I mean, it's possible. I mean, there are some men out there that would date her or take her. I mean, would commit to her, but more than likely, they'll probably have kids themselves. She's not gonna find some man that's worth his own salt, that's on his shit, that's gonna take her seriously. He'll probably use her as a sex option at best. That's it. But it's possible. Is it probable? No.
Sure.
Because you said from the beginning I should either make it work with my
Sure.
daughter's father.
Sure, but you can also win the lottery too. Is that a good investment strategy?
No.
Then why you want to ask me about there men out there that are willing to accept it? You said it yourself. What are the men you're running into? They only want sex because you're a single mother.
And I look good.
Yeah, you look good for sex.
Yeah, and I know I want more than that. That's the thing.
Well, that's the
about
problem.
what you want.
It's not about what you want. See, thank you.
See, what she's missing is not about what she wants. She keeps bringing it back to her. And guys, these single mothers are selfish. And that's why they're by themselves, because they are selfish. Because they make decisions based off what they want, not for what they can bring to the table or not for what they can bring to the equation. It's all about what they want.
What you want is irrelevant. You got to give the buyer what they want.
Right.
That's where you came in, starting up talking about what you want, what you want, what you want. That's what I've been saying over and over to my critics.
And you see, society has convinced women that they're the buyer. They're not the buyer. The men are the buyer. The men are the customers. You have to get the customer what they want.
And detractors. You need to realize these women are incredibly selfish. That's all you talk about.
So you're saying women that have children out of wedlock are selfish?
Yeah.
I'm saying you're selfish.
I'm saying,
and most women that have children out of wedlock are selfish. Yes. Because you were thinking about you. You were thinking about you. You had good counsel going into it. You knew better. You knew the statistics. You're educated. You know better. The internet exists. You guys can't act like you were young and dumb and didn't know better. But you did what you wanted to. That's selfish. You didn't make a baby because you wanted to be a family and go forward. You didn't do it the right way. It was about you.
I didn't want that, but I did it backwards.
Well, then, that was selfish, then, now wasn't it? And see, that's the thing. Accountability is like kryptonite. They don't want to say the words. Man, it was selfish.
I can accept that. I can accept that, but I know my intentions, and it's kind of
your intentions
right.
don't matter.
Your intentions don't matter at this point. You see, guys, the doors will open up for you when you start to take accountability, and you look yourself in the mirror, and you start doing some kind of introspection, and you start looking at things objectively. The doors will open up for you if you start doing that. But society has taught women that nothing's never their fault, and for that, on that token, these women don't know how to look at things objectively. They don't know how to just self-reflect, and they'll always be single because they're selfish.
The world does not owe you understanding.
Gonna make him stay.
What?
I thought maybe having the baby would really make him realize, okay, this is about to have my child.
What?
Let's make it work.
Listen what she said. She had an anchor baby. Thank you.
No, not necessarily.
Wow.
Yeah, you did. I thought having a baby was going to make him stay. That's what you said. And guess what, ma'am? That's some selfish shit.
Shout out to Kevin Samuels, man, and rest in peace. Guys, ad nauseum, I told you this shit. Stop feeling sorry for these women. As you can see, this woman was seriously selfish. You see, when we make content like this, people like to say, oh, you guys are bashing black women. No, we're not. We're just calling them out on their shit. And guys, and we do it because, guys, these women are seriously selfish. As you can see. Did this woman sound like she even cares anything about a man? She was just saying at certain points, she was just saying shit that she thought Kevin Samuels wanted to hear. It's all about her. She don't give a damn about no man. It's all about her. She just wants what she wants. That's why it's by herself. And I don't feel sorry for her. Straight up. And I make no bones about it. I say this shit all the time. I don't feel sorry for no woman. But anyway, y'all, this your boy MAZ, Mazel Capone. Let me know what you think in the comments. Like and subscribe. I love y'all. Appreciate y'all. I'm out.